Before the world sees your wins, your soul has to feel your work. It's the reps nobody applauds that produce the wins that do, all through a shifting of your identity into a dominator. This is all done in the dark every single day. So let me be your guide as I welcome you to this episode of the Dark Work Daily.
Happy Monday to you. Let's get after it. It's a simple concept, simple idea. The question I want to ask you is one that is going to have an answer that doesn't make sense, but it'll make sense, I promise. Who do you meet when you wake up? Real question I'm actually posing to you. Who do you meet when you wake up? When you actually hear your alarm go off and the day begins, who do you meet? Now, there's a reason I ask this question because you know that I'm alluding to something. Here's what it is. I think we have two places we can go. On one side of the coin, we can choose to go to, hey, you know what? I'm meeting the man, the woman, who has no excuse for why they don't do anything. They just do the thing. Because you get the excuse, you get the outcome, you don't get both. But you get to choose in this moment who you're going to become. You get to choose from maybe the person that gets things done, that goes after it. I'm going to be the person that snoozes everything because it's going to be hard, right? And the person that actually moves in a direction when they don't want to is the one that gets the life that they want. See, when that alarm goes off, it's a kickstart of the way that you start your day. And I'm going to put it into this kind of condensing down. If you start your day every week in the same way and it sucks, your week's going to suck. But if you start your day, let's say today's Monday, the alarm goes off and you have something on your task list to do. For me, for example, it's going to be to get a workout in. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like working out in the morning. I prefer to get up, slow roll the morning, get my tea going, then get to work and dig in. But I've also found that when I do that, I'm a little less dialed in on the workout. Like I don't get the most out of myself. When I start the day like that, I get the most out of me. I'm actually geared up for the day. I kill it. So while I don't want to start the day that way, I know that that's what's got to be done. It's better for me and better for the work that I do. But I don't want to do it, right? When the alarm goes off, I have to figure out who I want to be that day. I can be the person that finds a way to convince myself that it's okay to move my calendar around. I'll get to the workout later. I'll just move this forward and move that backwards. I can be that guy that negotiates with the decision that the greatest version of myself wanted. Negotiates with it, finds ways to talk myself out of being great. Or I get to be the person that says, oh, it's okay. I'll move it down later. I'll get the thing worked out. I'll move it around. Then I first, while the day goes by, I go, I didn't get it done today. I'll just do it tomorrow. And what happens every time you do that, you don't just push your dream off by a day. You push it off by weeks. Because you start doing that same habit every day for 4 or 5 days. And you keep separating yourself and pushing that goal of yours farther on down the line. And I've been both of these people. I've been the person who, when I meet myself, I'm proud of myself because that self gets the thing done when they don't want to do it. And they move the needle. I've also been the person that doesn't get things done, that makes good excuses, that wakes up every day and doesn't get stuff in a position where I'm actually successful and dialed into my life. When I look back to when I played in college and the pros, I functioned, man. I was getting after it. The alarm went off, I'm up, I'm getting after it. I had a great grand purpose and big vision of what was possible on a grand world scale. I could see it. And I knew that if I didn't get after it, I wasn't going to get to keep that. And, injuries ended my career. That's part of how the whole journey goes. But I had it. I was tapped in, dialed in, activated. Something different, a different tick. Then I got back and I built a gym business. And I had the same kind of tick and the same kind of push. But funny thing is after a while, it got a little bit lackadaisical. Started getting out of shape, not taking care of myself, not taking care of my mental. I was, short with people, just always mad. It all trickled downhill. And I was not getting up and being that guy, if that makes sense. I wasn't that guy that I knew myself to be. So the alarm would go off, I just snooze it. I do things late. At one point, to be honest, I found myself going to the gym in the morning, training a swim team. We'd start at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning sometimes, super early. I would then go back. I'd get up around, 9, 10. I'd drink a bunch of Blue Moons. I'd drink beer in the middle of the day and have weird snacks. Stuff that wasn't healthy. Then I'd go back to the gym after the kind of buzz went away. And I'd get back after it. Hey, let's get to work, folks. And we'd tell them to get to work. I'd be in shape. It's so incongruent. That dude was, man, not a guy I'm proud of. Not an aspirational human, not a person going after anything big, not a person that was a great leader in any way, shape, or form. That wasn't a great man. And I look at that man, I go, that person, he woke up every day and he met the version of himself he didn't like, until one day I woke up on New Year's Day 2016. I looked in the mirror and I met that version with the remnants of my better version. And that better version made it very clear it was not okay with the version I'd become. That version had to wake up, something had to change. So I did. Started going out places, doing different things to find ways to be better, going back to church, dining with the people, cutting off people. I didn't go place with certain people anymore. I just wouldn't do it. It didn't serve my future, wasn't making me a better man. And little by little, I changed things. You know, I did it. I put the alarm on. When the alarm went off, I woke up and I met the better version of me through actions. Wasn't proof he was there yet, but the actions were in the direction of what was supposed to be great for my life, and I started doing that. And you fast forward a few years, I had gone from a point of being in debt, borrowing money from my ex-wife to pay my bills, to paying everything back, being out of debt, making hundreds of thousands of dollars more than I ever had. And it was a game changer for me. And I'm going to tell you the truth. It wasn't that I just wanted it more. It wasn't that I had more information. It was purely from the fact that I, in my heart of hearts, had done the things where I had gotten up and met the better version of myself every day, especially when I didn't want to. That version, the way he functioned, what he did, how he did it, was a game changer. And so for me, to you, this thought I want you to have is when you wake up today, tomorrow, whenever it is, who do you meet? Are you proud of the person you meet? Are you happy with how that person is greeting you each day? Do you have tenacity and fire and passion in your heart to get after something? Or do you got to muster it up because you don't want to do it, but you still get it done anyways? And you develop that sense of self. Because no matter what happens, you're going to wake up and that day is going to begin. As long as you got air in your lungs and blood in your heart pumping. But how you live that day is going to determine how you feel in that day, how you feel in a month, how proud of yourself you are or not in a year. So do not let another day go by where you wake up and hate the version that you meet.
If this episode stirred something in you, good. That means there's work to be done. Don't ignore it, because listening is just the beginning. Because real change happens when you engage and you commit. So I invite you to join the Dark Work community inside the Dark Work app, which is where you communicate with amazing people on the same journey as you. You can find them on the App Store and the Google Play Store right now. Step into the conversations that sharpen your habits, strengthen your identity, and keep you locked in to the Dark Work.